Hello. So it's Friday night. I'm craving a sweet treat, and so I am going to have a little bit of a cheat meal. I personally like to have super clean cheat meals. When I first started into fitness and eating healthy, on the weekends I would find myself going out with my husband and we would go to places like Olive Garden and Texas Roadhouse, and we would get a dessert, and I would just like indulge and have like a full-on cheat day or an entire cheat meal. And then I would find myself throughout the week not being able to recover from that one cheat meal. So I have liked finding clean cheats. So I'm going to make a protein microwave brownie. It's like a molten lava cake. It is super yummy, and when you make protein treats, they're kind of tricky because they can totally turn out super chalky and super thick and just not good. So I am going to show you my favorite protein brownie, and hopefully you guys try it and hopefully you like it. So let's get started. Alright guys, so this is what we are starting out with. I will tell you what everything is so you can write that down and then watch me make it. So we are going to do 35 grams of protein, which is normally 1 scoop. You're gonna do half a teaspoon of baking powder. You're gonna do 2 tablespoons of cocoa, and when you do your cocoa, you want to get good cocoa. So you don't want to just get like the Hershey's cocoa powder. I will link below where you can get a really good cocoa powder. The cocoa powder completely changes the taste. If that's all you have right now is the Hershey's, use it. It'll still be pretty good. And then 1/4 cup of almond milk, and then stevia to taste, and then these are our toppers. Hopefully you can kind of see down here what I'm doing. Can't really see my face. That is okay though. Okay, so we are gonna add in our 35 grams of protein, and I already pre-measured everything. So, and I use the scale just to make sure I'm getting 35 grams. Your scoop isn't always going to be even. You'll find when you're measuring, it's not always exactly what you're getting. So for my macros to be perfect, because I'm OCD like that, I like to measure them, so I'm using a scale, and it tells me that's 35 grams exactly. Then this is just half a teaspoon of baking powder. And then the 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Add in the 1/4 cup of almond milk. And then you're just going to add stevia to taste. The thing about stevia that a lot of people actually don't know is buying it in the bulk is better. So in the packets they use fillers, and so per packet you're getting 1 gram of carb, which isn't a ton, but there is just fillers in the packet where this is more genuine stevia. So I like to use this kind. So you'll just add a little bit just to taste. My protein is pretty sweet, so I probably don't need a ton, so I'm doing like probably half a tablespoon is all on that. And then it calls for coconut flour, and I just add a little bit at a time, really just for like the consistency. So I did like half of a tablespoon just now. So then I'll just mix it up. And then I like to add chocolate chips, so I'm just gonna add a few mini dark chocolate chips. So just like a little handful, normally probably like just a tablespoon of them. Just to add a little bit of, I love like texture and melty. So I'm just gonna mix those in evenly. Now we'll microwave it. So now you are just gonna microwave it for 30 seconds. Everyone's microwave is completely different, so microwave it for 30 seconds, or you can change your microwave to 30% and cook it for 1 minute and 35 seconds, and that's okay. So like I said before, protein treats are really hard because the texture is super finicky. So when you take this out of the microwave, so you're gonna microwave it for 30 seconds, and when you take it out, it's gonna look like gooey still, or like wet, basically, like it didn't cook at all. But that's what you want. So you're gonna cook it for 30 seconds in the microwave, and then you're gonna let it sit for about a minute, and it's gonna finish cooking just to that perfect point. So if you take it out and the middle is still like really wet looking, that is good. Don't keep microwaving it. I've made that mistake before, and it cooks it too much, and then it's just like super chalky and yucky, and you can't even swallow it. So okay, so then I just topped it off with some Halo Top, the vanilla bean Halo Top, just like a scoop or so, the fat-free or sugar-free whipped cream, and then sprinkled a few more chocolate chips on top, and there you have it. So mine didn't come out like super perfect, just because it's still a little bit not as cooked as I like it. You can see like over here, like yum, perfect. I don't know if I didn't put it in the microwave like evenly right in the center to cook it all evenly, because it's like this side is cooked really good and this side isn't. So it is a little bit finicky. You kind of have to get it right. Just try and not overcook it. So I probably could have put it back in for a few more seconds, but it's still super yummy. A few things for tips on cooking it and what you should cook it with. So I should have cooked mine a little bit longer, so you saw what it looked like. And it should have been cooked just a tiny bit longer. The outsides of the bowl, they should look evenly like pretty cooked, and the middle of it should be pretty gooey. So mine was a little too gooey. I should have cooked it a little longer, and I should have put it in the center of the microwave a little bit better to cook it evenly. And I probably should have put more of that flour for it to set up a little bit better. So mine aren't always perfect, neither are yours, and that is okay. But hopefully that helps a little bit. Protein is gonna make a big difference in your flavor too. So I use the Dymatized ISO 100 gourmet chocolate, and that is my favorite protein, and the taste is just really yummy. Protein can be gross sometimes, so I'm pretty picky, especially where it takes up 2 of my meals every day. But yeah, that's gonna make a big difference in your taste. And then I topped it with Halo Top ice cream, and that like makes it. Like it's pretty good on it, it's really good on its own, but adding that little bit of Halo Top makes it even better. Don't add too much. I mean, you can. This is still, the entire pint is only 240 calories. I just think Halo Top got so much hype, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's healthy. Like, I'm eating healthy, I'm eating Halo Top. And I just don't agree with that. Like, eat it. It is a healthier form of ice cream, but don't eat it every night. And I use it as one of those like clean cheats. So yeah, I just put like a scoop or 2 on top, and it's super good. Let me know if you guys try it. I really like it. Like I said, your first time isn't gonna be perfect making it. I've made it a couple times and I'm still not that great. I mess up every once in a while and don't cook it all the way through, or cook it too much. But if you cook it too much, don't come back and be like, Kristen, that was so chalky and so disgusting. Like, try it again, microwave it less, and then let me know. But yeah, try it out and let me know if you like it. And then I also have to say, finding treats like this, like, I promise I am not a baker, so I can't come up with this kind of stuff. Following people on Instagram to get recipes is my favorite thing, so I have to give credit to Chantel Hush Fitness on Instagram. She actually includes this in her macros every single night, so this could be very macro friendly. Save your macros and have a cake every single night. But that's another big tip too. Just follow people, and everyone is so good at sharing ideas in the fitness industry, so it's super nice. So yeah, I can't take credit for that. I wish I was a baker that could come up with that, but I'm just sitting here thinking about how annoying it is that I say so yeah after literally every single sentence. So yeah, sorry about that.